And we welcome you back to Rebel Field in Troy. Final again, Westview defeating Obion Central 37-16. Head coach Kevin Joytra joins me now. Apparently, Coach, we're going with a disco theme to that on the music. Coach, tough one tonight. As Danny and I were talking earlier, inside of 7 minutes, this was still a 4-point game late in the fourth quarter, and still anybody's game at that point. The defense started to get a little salty there and kind of started dominating things at that point.
Yeah, we had pretty much 2 plays, I think, that really determined the second half. And with high school football, if you lose the momentum, you've lost everything. One of them was a 4th and short, and we didn't get it. Maybe we should have punted, but we know the momentum. And we have a fake punt that we actually have in the bag. Maybe that would have been the time to pull it out. I don't know. Hindsight 20/20 on that, but if we convert on that, I think we still shove it down their throats and score. Also, we got a big holding penalty. That got us in 1st and 20. And we're not this type of offense that really can overcome a 10-yard holding penalty on 1st and 20. And with the way they play their defense, the 4-3 cover 2 shell, they're a bend but don't break, and they're really good at making sure you get your 4 yards tops, and that's about it. And so you got to be patient as an offensive play caller. When they get you in 1st and 20, it's over.
Coach, roughly 50 more total yards that you guys had than Westview tonight, but fumble return for a touchdown and interception return for a touchdown late. Some of those plays, looking back on it, were huge at that point.
Yeah, the fumble return for a touchdown, that was huge. I mean, that really hurt a lot. And the refs didn't quite know what was going on, and I didn't know quite what was going on. I don't
You're
know.
not the only one.
Yeah, I guess everybody didn't know what was going on, but we'll watch film, I guess, and figure it out for ourselves. I mean, that's huge. We can't turn over the ball. We have to be ball control. We can't ever give them the ball back. Yardage-wise, I'm glad to hear we outgained them. Defense was, again, pretty salty second half. First drive, defense was really good, and then all of a sudden, we just fell off on defense. The same stuff that we took care of in the first drive, they just went for them second and third drive in the first half. In special teams, we knew we'd be behind on special teams. I'm shocked that we got an onside kick recovery and all that stuff. There are nails of the special teams, and that's another thing that we have to emulate and put together for us to be successful, is to have special teams as solid as Westview's.
Coach, you recovered the opening kick and a gutsy 4th and 7 call where Ben Jones hooked up with Burner. Almost pulled it off here again. I think he got stopped 2 yards shy there, but and the play that you and I were talking about earlier with Camden Napper almost pulled that one off as well. A heck of a play by their defensive back there. Their
defensive end right there, they're taught to go deep as the deepest. Yeah. And mostly, you can get a kid on that, especially on a reverse, something we've never shown before. That defensive end made a great play and forced Napper to sidestep him and extend the play, which means their safety got over the top. We put in the fullback screen, which was a big first down for us down here. Almost got the score down there, just was about a yard and a half away from that. So our kids did a good job this week of taking some new things and incorporating it and executing it to the most part, and that's something we've had trouble with, and we can do that now because they've really picked up the offense, and we're getting comfortable and can add some things.
Coach, you'll enjoy, of course, guys have been off school this week. Now you enjoy the open week as a team next week. I know you'll do a little scouting down at Milan probably. They're hosting Huntington next week. The last report we heard, Dyersburg's just hammering Milan right now. That game taking place at Dyersburg. So still playoff implications when you get to that Week 10 game at back here at home against Milan.
Yeah, right now it looks like 4 wins can still get us in. Strength of schedule wise, we're going to have the highest strength of schedule of a 4-win team if we were to defeat Milan, and that's what we're going to focus on the next 2 weeks. We're going to work very, very hard, and it's good that we have 2 weeks to prepare for them. It really is. I think we're healthy overall, which is also a plus this late in the season. So we're just going to give it our all for the last game.
Coach, we applaud the kids' effort tonight, and we always thank you for the time. We'll talk to you in a couple of weeks back home, senior night against Milan.
All right, thanks, sir.
That's head coach.